Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. AVAX still consolidating here in this price region just below resistance. We've got this structural resistance area that we talked about in previous videos here, this red box. The price really needs to get above it so that we can start to look towards or look up to the larger Fibonacci retracement area, which is relevant here between $29.30 and actually $86. Now, we are currently likely in this A wave only, which looks impulsive. Well, again, that's also an ABC structure, and the C wave seems to be an impulse within a wave A. But the A wave over wave 2, so there should be another B wave pullback and another C wave rally. That can always extend, but that's sort of what we can see now. Surely it could turn into something more bullish, but that would depend on, okay, what happens after the C wave. If you count this as a 1, 2, 3 or ABC, it doesn't really make a difference. The thing is, the micro count as well, it's a bit of a mess, so it's not so reliable. I would not trust the micro count. I would rather just watch for the larger degree patterns here that are unfolding, and just track relevant support levels, and we can zoom in and talk about that. But the thing is, with the AVAX chart, the move up didn't really give us enough to work with structurally. Yes, on this level, yes, we've got our 5-wave move down that we call a wave 1, then possibly this wave 2 to the upside, or alternatively, we say all of this is a larger A, B, C structure with a C wave rally underway. So again, until we break above $86, we will not really be able to distinguish the bearish wave count, which is short-term also bullish, and the overall very bullish wave count. I mean, the bearish count suggests that AVAX may never reach new all-time highs. Again, I would not treat that as a prediction. This is more like, okay, there is a risk. It doesn't do it because the chart overall isn't great. So we can track it and see if it's able to go to new all-time highs, but don't make the mistake to assume all coins will get to new all-time highs, because not all will, there's just not enough money around anymore for all these projects. There will always be new hype projects, and there are plenty of coins that didn't reach new all-time highs in 2021. So I'm just highlighting here that there's a problem with this chart because we have an ABC structure initially, which doesn't give us a lot of trust into the long-term chart, but the trend is obviously up. So again, we're tracking the bearish case, but it doesn't matter to me at all if this is at the moment the yellow count A, B, C, and it will go higher, or if it's the white C wave that will go higher. So hopefully that that is understandable. Yeah, and then we talked in the last video about this potential 5-wave move to the upside in wave C of A. I don't trust it really. So be careful with that. We talked about, we might dip into this orange support box. We've done that now. And if we get another high, another extension higher in this C wave of wave 5, basically we're tracking here a 5-wave pattern in this C wave, but it's likely a diagonal. So also the wave 5 is likely an A, B, C structure. And the C wave is still outstanding. And below $17.20, this is likely topped. So that would then give us a signal that we likely have a top in place, but still take it with a pinch of salt. This chart doesn't really give us great precision. It's too ambiguous. So I give you my best micro count, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's changing. Especially because if this is an ending diagonal, then we have to prepare for wave count changes anyway, because diagonals morph, they change, they consist of corrective patterns. What makes it more difficult even is that you can make the case that the B wave ended here. Did it end here or here? That makes it only much more difficult. I've seen some exchanges where the lows are different. It's pretty much a double bottom, but okay, did it bottom here or here? See, that makes it very ambiguous, So that is why I wouldn't focus so much on the micro count here. Just watch the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Pay attention to the structural resistance. What's the trend? The trend is still up, especially as long as we're holding $17.20. Below that level, I would at least look. I would at least watch. It was already known that this would be a structural resistance area, so it would be quite difficult for the price to get through. You can see that at the moment it's not really able to push through this structural area. Yeah, but then if it's able to do that and gets another extension, then we might reach that $29 level. Remember from previous videos we talked about, yeah, you know, the first key fib level is $29. It's also the previous wave 4 high. And then if we, yeah, it's also one of the Fibonacci extension levels. So we can, for example, if we assume this is an A wave, it consists of this ABC structure, then we can take the length of that A wave, we go to the low of the B wave, and it takes us to the 1.618 extension level, and that's pretty much around $30. So $29, $30, yeah, just pay attention to it, and just be aware that there is a confluence of resistance there. So yeah, not much more to add, I think, at the moment. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.